Katie Betta just liked our ex post. Love you, Katie.
Oh, with the live?
Yeah,
Nice.
just liked it. What's up, Katie?
Tyson says he's from upstate New York.
Oh, nice. Hopefully you're staying nice and warm. I know it's kind of cold out that way these days.
Leah hitting him with the Tide right away. Got the nickname.
Nice. All right, so pretty much we're really low on a couple things. We got to go to high water clay, but I think we do have enough silica here. Yes, we do. So good on the silica. Diamond Callan is the other one, and then strontium carbonate. Yes, we got a lot of that. Our Custer feldspar, which I believe, our new feldspar, Custer feldspar, soda feldspar.
Tyson said, what's the wrench next to the name in the chat mean?
It's a moderator. It's people that hang out and they help us make sure nobody gets too crazy all up in the chat. Top supporters. So.
Essentially, it lets you to moderate the chat, remove people, and also share links.
Mm. G200.
Mandy said, we see Jess in her natural habitat.
Oh my God.
As we can see, there's a LaCroix nearby.
100%. All right, we're gonna make this. We're gonna make a 100-gram batch, and then we're gonna pop a tester into our kiln coming up.
Are we gonna mask up?
Yeah, should, huh? That's sad.
Gotta do it for the stream.
Gotta mask up. I literally need like a little tiny scoop too, and it's downstairs. A little tiny scoop. All right, be right back.
All right, everyone. How we feeling today? Scale of 1 to 10, how we feeling? Drop a number. I want to see some numbers in the chat. Scale of 1 to 10, how we feeling? Tuesday stream, I was a 10. Thursday stream started at a 5. Bumped up to a 9. Went to bed at 10. And today, sitting at 8.5. But I'd like to get up to 9 minimum.
You said you feel like an 8.5?
Yeah, where are you sitting?
I feel like a 9. Feels pretty good.
Leah says 7. Adrian says 7.
Nice. 7s. Gotta get that up for
That's
sure.
not too bad. Let's pump it up though. It's Friday.
Friday.
It's episode 88.
All right.
Mandy said big old 8.5.
Woo!
See?
There you go.
Getting those steps in. Spending time with alls. Tyson says 8. 8. It's Friday. Let's go. Sounds good. I'm totally mashed up over here as well. So.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can hear me.
Okay. How do I get myself out here? There we go.
G200. Feldspar.
Joel said he's getting a drum set today.
What? No way. That's really cool.
He also said, building my clay workbench while listening to one of my favorite streams. Can't get better than that.
Aww.
Shout out to Joel. That's so cool, man. Get to
That is so cool.
create your space and organize it. I love doing that. I love organizing. All right, just try to explain as much as you can. I'm not sure how much they'll hear it, but I'll turn the music down.
Look up what is a feldspar.
What's a feldspar?
G200. We're making 100-gram batch. It's a small batch, test batch.
G200, the Gulfstream, is a super mid-sized jet.
No.
G200 is a specific type of potash feldspar.
That's what we got. I think it's a flux, but I'm not sure. We used to have cluster feldspar, but they ran out of it in the mine. That's what they say. All right, check it off. Strontium carbonate. Strontium carbonate. I don't know how you pronounce that one.
We got Garv in the vertical stream.
What's up, Garv?
We're out in Florida, USA.
Mm-hmm.
Want me to get a chant?
All right, I don't know what this one is. Strontium carbonate. It's a carbonite. We're doing 26.
Adrian said,
grams.
Lee, what's your fave number? Adrian said, what's everyone's fave number? Mine is 7.
11. 7.
That was Adrian said that.
Oh, yeah?
My favorite number is 8 and various forms of 8.
Today?
Like 18 and 88. So it's pretty cool. Episode 88, sort of a lucky
Definitely.
variation of one of my lucky numbers.
All right, 26.25.
Leah said maybe 25 or 21. We got the USA chant from Leah. And then she said, I like various forms of 5.
Nice.
Mandy said 23. Don't ask me why. Maybe it was in there with the chant too. Nice. I love the patriotism in the chat.
Hell yeah. All right.
Shout out to Canada too. We love our little bros up north.
All right, Frit 3134. 3134. 3134. Going 15 grams. Look this one up. Frit 3134. Ferro Frit. Ferro.
Ferrofrit 3134 consists of sodium, calcium, and boron. It's typically used in both transparent and opaque ceramic glazes.
Which one? Transparent or opaque?
It says both.
That's good. Calcium? Alright, 15. 15 for 15. Alright, silica.
Mandy said, peeping that epic propagation system.
You see it? It's for all the plants we take to the markets that we don't get to anymore. Alright, we just need 6.5 grams, 6.25. And that's too much.
Tyson did say, maybe when I go camping in the northern lakes this summer, I'll get a bunch of lake clay.
Ooh.
Stuff seems pretty pure in massive deposits, gray, white colored.
Damn, nice.
He said, I remember finding it as a kid up there. One year someone harvested a bunch and left it on the beach to dry. This summer will be my turn. Nice.
That's so cool. Alright. Callan. Diamond Callan.
That's a fun project we would have on a long list of things that we have to do.
Yeah, our friend Megan said that she's got some natural clay we can come get. That sounds freaking awesome. 2.5. Because it's such a small batch, the measurement needs to be more precise than a larger batch.
Oh, and I did want to touch perfect timing on the YouTube poll last night. It was one of the songs. It wasn't the last song. It won't show me what song it was. I could figure it out if I deduct all the information. But one of the songs got blocked, and
oh my gosh.
No strike or anything. But it's happened before. It'll happen again. But in case that ever happens, I will say, if you hop over to Rumble won't kick us out, and Twitch won't kick us out either. So. And sometimes the vertical will stay on and the horizontal will get kicked, but...
That was funny.
The timing was just absolutely perfect, so...
Yeah. Alright, we're putting bentonite. Where's 15?
Where's 15 at? My bent, bro.
Bentonite.
That's all the bent we got?
No, we have another one. We got lots of bent. We only need 2 grams. The bentonite helps all the chemicals stay suspended in the water. Alright. The last one is our color additive. It's chrome oxide, or let me make sure it's chrome oxide. It's chrome. So, lives over in our drawer. It's just chrome. Let's see. Our color additive of green, chrome, it's literally just 0.3 of a gram. The smallest amount. This stuff is so strong. So let's see. It's going to be wild to measure down here.
Tyson said you guys have a Discord.
No Discord.
No, but there is a Discord that most of the people in the community here are in. And there's a bunch of other potters in this. We kind of have like a little digital pottery communal studio thing going on. We got Ben Wolf Pottery. We got Joel. Fresh Cup of Joel. Mm-hmm. Josh at the Goods Pottery. Ugg Chugs is the guy who created the Discord. Mm-hmm. Pottery Demon. JM Clay. Sunset Pottery will get on there eventually, I think. That's a lot of people right there.
Muirhead?
I don't know if I'm missing anybody.
Muirhead?
But Muirhead, yeah, Muirhead. Of course. How could I miss Muir? That's like, what? It's like a dozen people right there that all do a live stream here on YouTube. They all got different kind of schedules. Man, he said, Nick, you're still missing an apostrophe in the channel about, my man. You gotta show me where it is. I can't see it. On what word?
Alright, so I'm just gonna add about a little less than equal amounts of water here, and we're going to sieve it. So it's called, we're gonna slake our dry material into our water, and you just slowly add this to the top. And this allows the chemicals to absorb the water more easily than if you were just to pour water right into here. Be like pouring, you do this with plaster as well. Slake.
Ah, got it.
What's up?
Apostrophe.
Oh yeah, you found it?
Added. Published. Boom.
Nice.
Huge shout out to Mandy. Grammar soldier.
Yeah. Nice.
Adrian said you have a Discord I want to join. We don't. I think do we have a page on Oaktuck's thing? We have an account on Discord.
Account, yeah.
It's just probably just Swan City Ceramics.
Want to get the mesh.
Where is it?
It's downstairs. I mean, we can use this one. It's just not as fine. It's downstairs.
Where?
Under the thing.
And I'm gonna need more information than that.
I think it's close to the kitchen on a bucket. Under the table. Alright, we're just gonna stir this. Make sure all the clumps of material are dissolved. And then we're gonna strain it through an 80 grit mesh. Some people like 60 or 80. Just depends on how you create your glazes. Some people measure their water out first as well, but we just like to eyeball it. I think this is the second time we are trying to make a green, and the first green came out so green. We want this to be like lime. Thank you. Nice. Alright. This is our mesh, our strainer that goes into a 5-gallon bucket, but it'll do the job today. Right here for us. Let's just make sure that all of the particles are the same size, if not smaller, getting rid of anything that's like too large.
And he says, so does the solution that you're making create gas, or is it the powders, dust that and are harmful to inhale?
It's the dust. You don't want to inhale any of these chemicals.
You could probably take the thing off.
Yeah, you're right. Woo. Woo. Nice.
We got Merez. Shout out that one guy. Got tied over there in the Discord. There's endless pottery content.
All right.
Leah said, although if you have questions about custom orders or want to ask Jess or Nick about something directly, their email is also a great way to get in touch. They're very responsive.
Oh, Miranda. Thank you.
That was Leah.
Oh, Leah. Both of you guys are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we're live every Tuesday and Thursday. We're real people.
Indeed.
This is not AI generated, even though there has been conspiracy theories floated around.
All right, that's pretty much it, y'all.
Tyson said those glazed dusts are like microscopic shards of glass. Not good to breathe in.
Definitely.
That's exactly what they are.
Yeah. All right. So this is our green tester. We're going to, probably tomorrow or later today, dip a piece into this.
We got to do something right now.
What?
We got something. I need something over here or no?
Let's see.
We're all gonna grab that other thing.
I'm gonna grab the other thing. I want to see what the specific gravity is, because it's a little thin. I know. I'm gonna measure it right now. All right, so I think we put it back. You just grab one. All right, I'm gonna go for 100 milliliters. See what our specific gravity is to test how much water is in here. I should have probably put a little less water in, but it will be fine. Let's see. Yep, we're sitting at 1.37, so that's not too bad. Ideally, we're at 1.4, but it's really not that much of a difference with a point or two. Oh, okay, I got it.
I know we're not really explaining, too much of the detail of what we're doing right here. Eventually, we want to do an in-depth video on how the glazes are made and kind of more about the compound, the components and everything. But this is just basically just how the process works. You test different recipes. It takes a long time to figure out, just some base recipe, and then you just mix the chemicals, and this is where we're at. So we got an extra matcha whisk holder. If you guys are not familiar with matcha, make it with a whisk. That's a whisk holder for making matcha. It's an extra one that we have, so we're gonna use it as a tester.
All right.
How are you gonna do this?
I'm just gonna dip it in here, get it as tall as I can. Ah, it won't fit. That's so sad. All right, I'm putting it back in here. So, just need enough space for my fingers to fit. All right, just gonna dip it in and hold it for a second. Let it drip dry. There was a bubble in there. That's crazy. And that's it, guys. We're just gonna fire this up this weekend. Monday, I guess.
That one guy with the constructive criticism, as always,
What's up?
It was a custom order for a miniature juicer. It's more for lemons and limes, it's for whatever. But you know what? We've sold thousands of juicers over nearly a 10-year period, Merez. I don't know what you were doing 10 years ago. Think about it. In 2015, what were you doing? We were making juicers and selling them. We've been making juicers and selling them for 10 years. And typically, they come in a larger size.
Think we have any masking tape up here? All right. So pretty much, I'm just gonna make a note here, and I'm gonna put it on a piece of tape and put it on, a sticky note is perfect actually. There we go. Right.
110 juicers for the U.S. Florida State Senate. One went to the governor.
My
one
gosh.
went to every person in the cabinet. And honestly, Merez, you know, you're just a picture and a guy in a chat. We're real people. We make real stuff. You know, you say you're a computer scientist. I mean, that's sure. I take your word for it. But we make real stuff, and I'm proud about it. So enjoy it, Merez. Thanks for watching my stream.
What did he say? All right, so we're gonna note exactly what we did here. We're gonna keep our recipe for our lime green on our tester here. We did 100 grams of our lime green at a 1.37 specific gravity, so we know exactly what's happening. And then if we need to make any type of changes to it, we know exactly which variables to alter. There we go. Yeah, our last one, we put 0.5 grams of lime green directly into our clear to see what would happen, and it turned out looking really similar to our forest green, so it was like pretty dark, which is wild. But that was just with like the smallest amount of green. All right, y'all, just do a little cleanup. All right, let's hop over to the other spot then. You ready?
Sure. What are we gonna get into here?
We're gonna start trimming up everything that we threw yesterday. So hopefully everything's good to go. Definitely start with these mini jars.
And you know, we didn't design that juicer. It's based on an antique glass. Look up antique glass juicers.
Yeah,
it's a
used to-
100-year-old piece of history, actually.
They used to be called reamers. I don't know if anybody is familiar with that terminology.
It takes some practice to get used to as well.
All right. Mini jars. Everyone's favorite. All right. These are good. Let's trim these up.
Okay, let me see. I need some recorded footage of trimming.
For the mini?
Let me check here. I need juicer, which we don't have, right?
No.
Jewelry fountain. You already did those?
Yeah. Well, actually, I have some here that will get trimmed today.
I need jewelry fountain and mini jar, yeah.
Okay.
And hanging planner.
Okay. Yeah. We have all those.
Well, we'll get into the minis, and then we'll
Record one.
we'll record one.
Do I have a mask face? So it doesn't matter too much.
We made a cool short. We were glazing this morning when I said we put together one mini jar in each of our glazes so that we can have kind of a glazed chart. So you can see all the glazes kind of like in one picture. Mm-hmm. So those are downstairs. And, God, I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, the sponge is gone. Where could it have gone? Mr. Sponge.
Tideson said, maybe if I do go harvest some clay up north, I will mail you guys some. I believe it's supposed to be high quality lacustrine clay.
Oh, wow. We'll have to look that one up.
Found in freshwater lakes. That's awesome.
Oh, that's really cool.
Glad you found the stream, Tide.
Glad to have you here.
What's your pottery experience? kind of an ultimate goal. I want to build an earthen oven out of clay, and then harvest clay, make something out of clay, fire it in the clay oven. We want to have a variety of different kilns eventually when we move out of the pottery van. But the way that it's looking right now, it looks like the space where the kiln is at, the guy is pretty much willing to negotiate to us take it out of there whenever we're willing to.
Yeah.
And it's going to have brand new coils in it and everything from Jen this Sunday. And, so yeah. That one guy said, what could the mini jars be used for? Spices and stuff?
Yeah, we used ours for dried herbs, like rosemary and thyme from our herb garden. We also have one that holds like matchsticks next to our candle. We've heard the craziest things ever from people before, but it's definitely like one of the most common questions we get at markets.
We have heard basically probably we've heard hundreds of different things, well, what people do with them. Ashes from loved ones, teeth from children,
Or
teeth
animals.
from pets passed away.
Yeah. Fortunes from fortune cookies.
Yeah.
That was a cute one.
Salt and pepper
rings,
for
meds, yeah.
you know, picnic
Salt and
spice
pepper.
kit. I don't know. We heard it all. Shout out to Adrian. Hanging out in the vertical chat over there.
Nice.
Tides in did say, glad to be here. If I get my home studio set up,
Ooh.
I'll be streaming you guys while throwing my own creations.
Yes, that's one of our favorite things to hear. We have a couple of friends out there in this community that are doing the same thing.
Yeah, you can get up in the Discord. The Discord's pretty much open for anybody. You can pop your art up on there and, yeah. Adrian said, I don't like the other way. I like vertical live.
Definitely to each their own. That's why we do the different types of streams.
Leo Bobeas
But we like personally we like the
$1.
horizontal because we get to like have more fun with the green screen and stuff and just enjoy, put on a better production. It's definitely better quality too.
Well, I mentioned it earlier, and I'll say it again, that, you know, it's just a shame how creativity is, what's the word? Oh, I want suppressed. Creativity suppressed. And there's a tier of, you know, how the algorithm pushes your streams out there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And, you know, the one that you can add the least, that has the least quality, which is mobile phone streaming, gets the most views. Even less than streaming vertical through the OBS streaming, you know, software. And the lowest one is the horizontal stream. It gets pumped out the least. Because there's really no feed unless people watch a lot of streams and everything.
Right.
But it is what it is. That's why we're on Rumble. That's why we're on Twitch. And that's why we keep both the streams up, because it's really just about how you guys like to view the stream. And huge shout out to Leah for the $1 super chat.
What? Oh, yeah.
She had multiple super chats, even just yesterday.
That's crazy, Leah.
Got JM over there.
What's up, JM?
Happy Friday. Episode 88, guys. We're coming up on 1 hour. Coming up on 5 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time. Don't have any plans for this Friday evening, but we're not going to stream till late. We're going to clock out a little earlier.
Yeah.
Marissa said, I like how the bot spelled your name correctly. Not sure if it did or not. I know it says it wrong, I think. It's like Leah Bobayer or something.
Oh, wow.
Also, it really depends. Well, it's all your preference, but depending on what you're watching on, if you're watching on a phone, maybe you prefer that angle, but you lose the wide angle aspect of it. You like the portrait mode. But typically, like I've said before, when we watch anything, we watch YouTube on the TV. So whenever we're in your guys' chat, we got you on the big screen. All right, let's get a practice run for this.
All right, ready? Same.
No intro or anything, just go for the explanation.
No what or anything?
No intro,
Okay,
just let's
yeah.
do a practice run.
Okay. All right.
Just tell us what you're doing.
All right, so we have left our mini jars set up until they were leather hard. Now they're not malleable or squishy. They're not soft to the touch, not sticky anymore. They're ready to get trimmed. So we're gonna center this up on the wheel. And first we're gonna do is add a little bit of water down on this wheel so we can create a suction.
Marissa's dipping out. Said, all right, take care, guys. I'm gonna need to get some rest. Hope these mini jars turn out great as usual.
Thank you.
Shout out to that one guy.
Appreciate you being here, Mraz. All right. We use a Sureform to get a nice flat base on the bottom of our pot, and then we can just trim up the side to create a nice rounded belly. And I like to use a rib just to smooth out these trimming lines. We just finish it up, a little sponge, pop it off the wheel, and then we use a brace so that we can add our Swan City Ceramics handmade in Florida stamp to the bottom. We're just gonna press down firmly and rock this back and forth. And we're gonna let these dry until there's no more moisture.
Right.
Okay.
Next one, we'll record it.
Okay. We have our mini jars ready to be trimmed. They are all leather hard.
I said.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
When you're.
Let me go for it. Just tell me when.
All right.
We have all of our mini jars.
Nope, sorry, I had to turn the music off. Try it one more time. Go ahead.
We have all of our mini jars ready to get trimmed up. They're leather hard, so they're about halfway dry. They're not sticky to the touch anymore, and they're perfect for trimming. So we're just going to add a little bit of water to our wheel head and center this up. The water helps the pot actually suction to the wheel head. We're gonna use a Sureform here. It's kind of like a cheese grater tool to get a nice flat base. And then we can trim up the sides so we have a nice rounded belly. Next, I like to get rid of those trimming lines with a little rib tool. Just smooth that out. And then lastly, hit it with a sponge. Make everything nice and smooth. This pops right off the wheel. And then we have this little piece as a brace. So we can pop our mini jar on there and use our stamp. So we have our handmade ceramics. We have our handmade in Florida Swan City ceramic stamp. We add this to the bottom of every single piece. Just press down, rock it back and forth. Then we have a nice mini jar stamped with our 2025 stamp. We'll let these dry out until there's no more moisture left inside this piece, and then we can fire them in a bisque firing.
All right.
Yep. Cool.
Adrian said, "Hey Nick, for when the song requests start, I want to be the first, and my song is "Animals" by Martin Garrix."
You gotta be here.
That's funny. I don't
That's
think
so
we're doing
funny.
songs tonight.
Oh yeah.
We'll play it for you when we turn the music on after the stream. We'll probably listen to some music for a bit. I think we'll take a walk down to the store. It's not too far. We can walk, grab some stuff, and then yeah, we're not gonna work till 8 tonight. Clocking out a little early for Friday.
It feels good to be on this stream with y'all though. It's fun. I know tomorrow, definitely y'all need to tune in with us to Joel's 100th stream.
Oh, 100%.
That's gonna be really fun. He said 2 p.m.
We're gonna drop a cool short tomorrow that we made today. Worked on it a little bit. We did have an issue with the stream yesterday. With the we had the stream pulled down off YouTube for the copyright for playing music, and so I think hopefully that gets solved today as well. But I do want to get that copyright claim situated before I start playing the music again. I mean, first of all, I'm allowed to do it, and you know, I have a manager, you know, for my other channel, but they don't have access to this channel. They can't help us with this one, so it's like I just need to get this copyright claim fixed, just so you know, next time they're not on my butt right off the bat. But I will say, if the stream ever gets pulled off YouTube, it won't get pulled off Rumble, and it won't get pulled off Twitch.
True.
Tideson said biscuit fire.
Biscuit fire, yeah. It's fun to hear like all the different terms that people use these days. Like a big one that I hear all the time is candling. So it's like when we want to make sure that if anybody wants to make sure that their work doesn't have any more moisture left in it, you hold it for a little bit, like at 100 degrees or 200 degrees for a couple of hours to like pretty much bake out the rest of the moisture before you fire it. But it was always called like candling a couple years ago, and now I just hear it as a hold. So like it's funny how terms change. Candling and hold, and then biscuit and bisque. I'm sure there's a lot of other terms out there too that I'm unfamiliar with.
What is biscuit fire?
That's what that used to be. That's what it's called.
Biscuit?
Biscuit fire. I don't know why.
Haven't heard that one.
I haven't heard.
Tideson did say, how do you get around those copyright claims? After the stream gets unlisted, and then there's a video editor inside of YouTube, and I can just chop off the last hour, republish the stream, and it's good to go.
So pretty much that last hour, you're only going to see it live because it won't exist after that.
Yeah, it gets deleted off the internet. Actually only on YouTube.
Yeah.
It gets deleted off YouTube. You can go back and watch the end of the streams on Rumble. I think. They might cut it out themselves, but Twitch does cut it out themselves. "15 said, pretty sure Twitch has license to deal with Music Corp for that reason.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you're allowed to play music on Twitch, I think.
And even on YouTube, you can decide how you want to proceed with that. Like, if you're monetized and you use somebody's song, you can leave it on there and then split, like, the profit with them. They'll take, or depending on what it is, Nick knows more about that, they'll take all the profit, but... "15, did you see us using bentonite earlier?"
Pulled out the bent bag. We got CJ.
Hey, CJ.
Says, because the old wood kilns had candle and small fire to slowly heat ware.
Oh my gosh, I understand that. Wow. Yep. All right, that's all of our jars.
All right, and we are 1 hour and
Nice.
1 minute into the stream.
Very nice. I'm gonna pop these over here with all of our other minis, if you guys can see. They're slowly drying. I'm trying to do my best to prevent cracks underneath of them by drying them slowly. They are building up over here. Have some whisk holders out this way as well. So drying them slowly, we just drape some plastic on top of it so that any air ventilation isn't enhancing the drying process. All right, let's see where we're at here. So we should just be able to bend these wear boards a little bit, and then our pieces are gonna pop right off. So that's the first thing we're gonna do, is we're gonna go through everything that can be removed from our bats first. Pop, perfect. Would you mind turning this fan on? All right. Jewelry fountain. Still a little wet. Doesn't want to pop off. What about these guys? That's way better. Did anybody try to make a jewelry fountain? The challenge was presented.
That was like a couple hours ago.
True shit. Man, this looks like a big old mixing bowl, huh?
Got JM in the vert saying hi to 15. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday. Another week in the books. First week of March. It's first Friday.
Is it really First Friday?
Yeah. Why?
I kind of want to go downtown.
Downtown, where your life's a joke.
Oh. No.
You guys have a first Friday event near you? Typically, markets will occur on a first Friday of the month. Here in Lakeland, there's a market every Saturday, Saturday's market. There's a food truck event every third Thursday.
Oh, geez, yeah.
And there's a night market every first Friday. We also have a second Sunday event.
That's right. Holy crap. I mean, we could do all the markets in Lakeland.
First
And
Friday,
never leave.
First Friday, second Sunday, third Thursday, and Saturday morning's market.
Every single Saturday. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Wouldn't even have to leave Lakeland, huh?
That would be awesome. I mean, yeah, just to supply all the pottery to our community here.
You need to spread your footprint. It's kind of why we picked the location of where we are. You know, right between two major metropolis cities, Tampa Bay and Orlando, and also we can make it to St. Pete. We got Jack Stewie in the chat.
How was the workout?
Leah said, I'm just glad we get an extra stream this week. Hell yeah.
Aw. Yeah, we do want to implement like a third day for a stream as a more permanent thing. Maybe Friday's the day.
It's just like for Friday,
Yeah.
it'd have to be an earlier day stream. Might go till 7 tonight, but Friday, I think I'm done at like 6.
Yeah.
At least today. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds.
All right, I'm gonna clean these bats and then see where our tabletop
15
planters
said
are.
hitting shoulders today.
Noise.
And then he said, "You talking to me?"
You talking to me? Sure am, buddy.
We got Byru Prajapati Vlogs in the horizontal stream.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. It is, what time is it? 5 o'clock p.m. here in Florida.
Said, how are we?
Doing good. We are going to trim up all the pieces that we threw yesterday. Hopefully, as many as we can. We're scraping off the excess clay, these bats, and we're going to put them in our drying rack. We do have a drying rack over here. I think it's like kind of off camera, but it's a plate drying rack from IKEA, and it works perfect for spacing out these bats. If you just had them all together and they were moist, they would just create mold, or they would break apart, never dry.
15 said, watch this guy lift for a while, so that was fun.
You just watched him lift?
Ego lift.
What does that mean?
He was hopped up on tea. The pre-workout was coming out of his veins.
Oh my god.
And he needed everyone in the gym to hear it.
Oh, okay. Heard.
Tideson said, what are your bats made of?
Those that you just saw were MDF bats. They're just made out of particle, wood pressed together, MDF, so it's a little bit better than particle board. These were 12 by 12 sheets that we cut into 4 by 4s, just because that's what we needed. They don't last forever, but they do the job for about 2 years. They're pretty cheap, so that's nice. These the plastic bats, the speedball bats, are so expensive. They're like $7 a pop. but they'll last forever. So it's just whatever you can do or want to do. Some of these planters are not ready to come off, but we'll do what we can here.
Tyson said, can you make bats from bisque-fired discs that are not glazed?
I don't see why you couldn't.
Probably would be rough on the hands.
Yeah, I've heard something that's common is a plaster bat. It's like really smooth. Use that. I'm not sure. Sounds like kind of, I don't know. Yeah, it does sound like it would be a little bit rough. I've heard of people using pieces of like leftover ceramic tile. That would be a completely like already fired piece, so it's like super smooth. But I've never used that myself, so no personal experience there.
Yeah, I guess if you fully fired it would be smoother.
Yeah.
Then I think just the risk of breakage.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure
if that's
about
the
the moisture.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the plaster absorbs the moisture, so some people like that better, but with bisque, it would absorb a lot. Right off
The MDF boards do get soaked. They do.
Yeah.
They absorb over time, and they will get moldy.
Yeah. You can kill most of the mold with like some vinegar, water, and soak them, but it's kind of like, I'd say the best bet are like treated masonite wood boards or plastic.
15 said, "What's happening, JM and Adrian? How's the day going, y'all?" We had some numbers in the chat. Leah was sitting at a 7. Adrian was sitting at a 7.
It's Friday, y'all.
Mandy was an 8.5. I'm sitting at an 8.5.
8.5 sounds real.
I was a 10 on Tuesday. I was 11. Straight up, I was 15 on Tuesday. That's what I said. Wednesday was a hump. Started the stream at a 5. End the night at a 10. Thursday killed it. I'm sitting at an 8.5 right now. Kind of looking at the clock.
Oh man.
That's so funny.
That's funny. Friday. It is Friday.
But I will say, this is kind of what we're up against right now. This is the book here of orders that we have. So each one of these is an invoice for an item. It dates back to, well, shoot.
Oh no.
I don't
You
really
do not
want to
read that one.
I don't really want to look.
It's gonna literally say like December.
December 11th.
Is the oldest one.
So yeah, that's bad, bro.
That's
we're
bad.
sitting at a 3-month turnaround. It's not
Oh my
not
God.
good. But this is what we're looking at right here. These are the individual orders. We usually have like a 2-month turnaround, but we're a little late. The Senate order. And the kiln situation is putting us slightly behind, but Sunday, that's all getting situated. And
Thank
we've got
God.
so much glazed stuff, it's going to get shipped out. So half this book's going to be dumped out in the next 2 weeks, really. And those are just the individual orders from our website and from our Etsy. But that doesn't include our wholesale orders from the beginning of the year. And we have this cool idea at the end of the year. We're going to drop like a banned tour style tee. And on the back, it's going to have all the locations and all the names of the people who wholesaled from us in 2025. It'll be Pottery with a Vengeance Tour 2025, and then all the locations.
That would be so cool, guys.
I need to give a shout out to all of them.
Oh man, why does this smell so bad?
The first wholesale order of the year.
Yeah?
It was olive and lavender in Los Olivos, California.
Oh wow.
16 mini jars. So that order has been fulfilled. That's a cool order. Botany in South Bend, Indiana. They're getting 12 4-inch planters. The Potting Bench in Winter Haven, Florida wants 14 4-inch planters. Cobalt Fine Arts in Tubac, Arizona wants 4 4-inch planters, 2 bowls, 8 mini jars, and 6 mugs. Persephone Hearse. How do you say that one?
Persephone's Hearth.
Persephone's Hearth in Hackettstown, New Jersey, getting 12 2.5-inch cat planters. That's a reorder. They ordered they ordered some cat planters before, and they're getting some more. We got Noisy Crane in St. Pete, Florida, getting 10 5-inch bowls. The Neighbors in Orlando getting 8 mugs, 6 mini jars, and 2 7-inch hanging planters. We got Adorn, Cape Cod in Orleans, Massachusetts, getting 10 jewelry fountains, which we're working on right now. Dreamland Flora in Lakeland, Florida. It's a local collab we're doing with Dreamland Flora. They're getting 11 4x3 flower vases. Cardinal Gift Shop in Brooklyn, New York is getting 2 jewelry fountains and 4 mugs and 4 V60 pour-over coffee makers.
Oh yeah, and they match. I remember the
matching sets.
Yeah, they're sets.
Roots of Reverence Herb Shop in Lakewood, Ohio, getting 18 mini jars. All right, this is a gnarly one. We got Frond Plant Shop in Austin, Texas. Huge shout out to Frond Plant Shop. Okay, they've been ordering us from us for a couple years now. They've been ordering planters for a couple years. This is a big order here. 12 2.5-inch planters, 16 4-inch planters, and 16 5.5-inch planters. So that's like 42 planters going to Frond Plant Shop in Austin, Texas. That's a big one.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
And then the most recent one here, October Studio in Exeter, New Hampshire, getting 2 bowls and 6 mugs. So shout out to all the wholesale orders. And you can find us on Faire. If you're interested in wholesaling anything from us, you can get a discount on Faire.com. Or if you check out our wholesale section on our website, if you order over 10 pieces, we consider that wholesale, and we give you a pretty nice discount on that. So it's what it is. Got a lot of work to do, but got to keep the schedule fresh. Got to take some time off.
Yes.
We'll be working tomorrow, but we won't be streaming tomorrow. We'll be dropping a cool short though for sure. Anything fun we can do tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. Is there a spring training game?
I guess we'll see. We'll figure it out.
But what about the polk? We're not missing something at the polk, are we?
Tomorrow?
Or today?
No.
I didn't
Pulp
put the
Fiction
movies in
next Thursday.
Okay, I didn't put it in my phone, so I'm very much I need to see it. I have to put everything in my phone. A bad memory. All right.
15 said 10. Leah says she's bumped up to an 8.
Noise.
She's getting stuff done, and that makes her happy.
That does. Make a list and check it off.
15 said he was 6, but now 10.
Wow.
Adrian said 0.
0.
Or no, sorry. I think it's a typo. It's just supposed to be the letter I. I would love to be someone's private chef.
Wow. If only we could hire you.
15 said, I would love to have one. Maybe one day you'll be mine, but I'm poor man right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too poor for a private chef, but at least. Adrian said, I'll be happy to be yours when you're rich. He said, also planning on having a travel around the world food truck, 15. So maybe one day you'll come across me.
Oh, wow.
15 said, Nick, I messed up, bought a red dot with the wrong cutout for my Hellcat, but it's okay. I think I have a plan. Adrian said that they're in 9 now. Let's go.
9. Bring them up.
Friday,
Yes.
guys.
That's what I'm talking about.
You can feel like crap on a Wednesday, not on a Friday. All right, come around Monday, you can drop a 5 in the chat.
Jeez.
On Friday, I need to see 8s, 9s, and 10s. And I need to get someone with some confidence to throw out an 11.
Oh, 11's my favorite number.
Tyson did say, it smells from bacteria growth. Usually salvage clay bins have the issue.
Who said that?
Tyson.
Ty, yeah. Yeah, definitely have a nice smelly reclaim bucket, but we did just cut out a fresh chamois, and you can smell like the animal product, which is crazy. So like our old chamois we were using for maybe 3 years, 2 years, and it got a big hole in it last stream, so we cut out this new one. It's too fresh, it's making me uncomfortable. You can like hear the different, what would you call that? Like the emptiness within the piece. You can hear the thickness of the walls. And depending on the pitch, you want them to match so that you know that the thickness of your wall and the thickness of your base is the same. You can hear how hollow it is, that's what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's see.
Alexander Graham Bell Day.
Tell me about him.
You don't know who Alexander Graham Bell is?
I fell asleep in history class a lot.
Scottish-born Canadian-American inventor, scientist, and engineer who is credited with patenting the first practical telephone.
What? Nice.
Co-founder of the American Telephone and Telegraph Company, AT&T.
What?
In 1885.
No way. He made AT&T?
Co-founder of the American Telephone and Telegraph Company.
That's cool. Shout out AT&T.
I do.
Nice. Usually if I'm making a lot, trimming a lot of bowls at the same time, you get like a way better feel for how thick the pieces are.
They said there's actually a hidden history with him, torturing deaf people and hurt many of them, including his wife. It was dark. Of course, history doesn't tell that part.
Jesus Christ.
Guy's got his own day.
He's got a whole day.
Hey, you make a phone, you can get away with some stuff, I
Holy
guess.
shit. Oh, that's nice. Stamped. Do have a fairly large bowl section over here going on, so just add that right on over there. Is it small hanging planter or large hanging planter for the video?
Let's take a look.
Hey guys, this was iDuke.
large.
Okay, then we'll do a practice on the small, and then we'll do the large for the real video. There's only one large here.
Lee said he wanted to cure deafness and experimented on people and stuff. You can find the info, just gotta dig. They praise him like they do Columbus, facepalm.
History be wild.
Let's see what other national day it is. National Flapjack Day.
Why do they call them flapjacks? That's funny. Pancakes?
Call them flapjacks because the word flap refers to the action or flipping of tossing something, which is what you do when you're cooking a pancake. And jack is thought from a generic term referring to a common object, essentially meaning simple everyday flat cake that you flip in a pan. Flap jack.
Jack was like the OG John.
Jawn. That's only a Philly thing.
Yeah.
And honestly, the Philly culture is dead. People don't say John anymore.
Whoa.
Jeet. Deagles. Now it's just, what do they say? I don't know what the new words are. Whoa, little guy's here.
What? Oh, Mr. Goodsner deal? It's definitely a little too moist. After, like, when you trim a bit of it, it reveals even softer clay underneath of it. So you can see.
Tidezen said John was worn out when the Creed boxing movie normalized the phrase.
There you go.
Yeah, just watch the series of Rocky 1 through the Creed movies, and you'll see the progression of Philadelphia over the past couple decades. That's where we came from. That's where we're from. We still got our family and friends over there. We were from South Philly, 6 and Reed Street, 3 blocks from Patangino's, 2 blocks from the Italian Market, 6 and Reed, just right off Washington Ave. Still got my best friend out there. And he's coming down in May. Gonna come check out some baseball in Florida.
All right, I'm setting this one off to the side for a little bit longer. Like, revealed too much wet clay. It's like not fun. I'm not doing a good job. Could work through it, but don't have to, so.
Tideson said, are you guys familiar with Florian Gatsby?
We are.
I've never watched a Florian Gatsby video. But I will tell you this, I'll never sell a cylinder for $350. It's criminal.
Oh God, don't leave. That's not nice. Oh man. Center it up. Let's make this more of a dome on the bottom as well. Trim off a lot of this extra clay we got hanging out. Want this to be a nice sphere. There we go. Trim the bottom, all this extra clay that we needed to throw the height of our dome.
Tyden said, I haven't checked out his website, but I do find his throwing/trimming videos very ASMR type.
Yeah, he leans into that.
I'm not sure if he's a YouTuber or a potter. But we have a theme. It's called Pottery with a Vengeance. It's the theme of Swan City Ceramics for 2025. And we're making pots with a lot of love and a little anger. But yeah, I don't know. We like calming content like that as well, but I guess it's just not what we ended up making. I'll give a shout out to a channel we like to relax to, Mudlarking with Steve.
Oh yeah.
He's a fan of the channel. He comes in every once in a while. He's over there in Yorkshire, UK. Mudlarking with Steve's a cool channel we like.
Yeah,
it's a little ASMR-y, but it's potter related too.
Yeah, he's always finding. We used to call them antiques, or pieces of history.
Yeah, pieces of ancient pottery. And that's cool to see some, different pieces that he finds. Really interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Leah said, hold on, let me get here. Byru is a potter, too. Yeah, he's told us about 50 times. Just checked out their channel, she said.
Oh, nice.
Actually, he sent us an email. He said, hi, my name is Byru Prajapati, and I'm a potter from India. And then he sent us an Instagram DM. He said, hi, my name's Byru Prajapati, and I'm a potter from India. And he likes to frequent the chat. He stops by and says hi. He says, hi, I'm Byru Prajapati, and I'm a potter from India, and I respect it. I respect the hustle. You have to tell him. You have to let him know. Or
Yeah.
who else is going to know?
It's true.
And I thought I forgot there for a second. But we love them. We love all the people. Stop by and say hey.
The large one is definitely not ready to get trimmed. Maybe do.
What was the other one?
Jewelry fountain.
Jewelry fountain.
So.
Leah said, we love the perseverance. I laughed my ass off. She said, here to help. And dropped her emoji.
All right, we'll do this jewelry fountain after.
"15 said we're going for a Springfield TRS. It's a clone of what FBI hostage rescue used to use."
Do you know what he's talking about?
Can look it up.
No idea.
Oh, nice. Let me see. Make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. TR. Oh, I typed it wrong.
Not nice. I'm serious. Looks like we got sunset in the vertical. Hello.
What are we talking? You said I thought you said no, you don't like 45. You said not a 45 guy myself. I remember it in the chat. It might have been 4 months ago. TRP. Ooh, I was looking at the TRS. Yeah, pretty cool. It's cooler than Striker Fire, I'll tell you that. Leah said, already officially started moving stuff into our tiny barn.
Very cool.
She said, Ryan has already ran electricity to it.
Oh wow, that's freaking awesome.
Shout out to Sunset in the vertical. He said he's gonna send that to get optic cut for the red dot, and it'll look cool as hell. Oh wow. She said, long day and going to be a long weekend. Hope you guys are doing well.
Thank you. We are doing pretty good. Hopefully, you still find some peace and enjoyment in your long weekend. Sometimes it's like that, but gotta hustle for a good life.
"50 said I used to, but then I found out 45 suppresses way better than 9.
How do you feel about that?
You can get 18 and 9, or you're looking at maybe 8 to 45. So you better hit your shots.
Jeez.
Sunset said, we got an RV, so going to spend time cleaning it and making it ours.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, Joel's doing the same thing too. It's like a springtime event, isn't it? Everyone's building and growing. Joel's moving upstairs, making his pottery studio right now.
Nice.
Got a brand new project to make a space for yourself.
That's nice.
We kind of did that a couple weeks ago. Moved some stuff downstairs, kind of gave ourselves a little more room.
Yeah, very true.
Got rid of some stuff, organized. Donated some things.
Okay, you want to do this jewelry fountain real quick?
Yep.
All right. What do you think?
Say now, just say you did it before.
Okay, you're ready though? Okay.
Yep. Actually, I turn the music off. There we go.
All right. Now we have our jewelry fountain here. It's leather hard, so we've let it dry out about halfway. So there's still some moisture in it. It's not mushy or malleable, and it's not tacky anymore. So it's perfect to get trimmed up. What we're gonna do is trim the base and add our stamp on the bottom. But in order to do that with this type of form, we're gonna use a chuck, which is just a thrown vessel that will hold our piece upside down so we don't ruin our layers. Just gonna make it a little wet and adhere it to our wheel head here, center it up. There we go. And then we're gonna flip our piece here upside down and gently put it inside of our chuck. Now we're gonna center our jewelry fountain. We're just making sure the whole piece is actually in the middle. Nice. All right, so I just want to make this nice and round here. We're gonna use a loop tool, carve away most of this extra clay. Just gonna start from the center here and come all the way out. We are using a small cork just to hold down the piece. It distributes the surface area of our finger so we don't end up with a big indent in the middle of our piece. I just want this edge to mimic the thrown form on the other side. And I'm just gonna use a little bit of water, smooth it out here. Smooth our whole area out for ourselves. I'm going to use a little silicone rib tool to get rid of some of the slip here, and then we're going to stamp right in the middle. So we have our Swan City Ceramics, handmade in Florida, 2025 stamp. Just going to find the middle, press straight down, and rock this back and forth. Oh, grab a wear board, slowly pull this out. And there we go. We have our jewelry fountain trimmed up, ready to get dried. So because this piece is a little thicker, we're going to dry it really slowly. Give it about a week to dry out until there's no more moisture left in the piece. And then we can bisque fire it.
All right.
Cool.
15 did say it's a slower and heavier round out the gate. But if you up that subsonic ammo, it's heavenly. He said, if Jay Wick has taught me anything, mag changes are essential. Like smooth mag changes. But for real, for EDC, I'm still always going 9. Yeah, I'd like to switch it up, but you know, I'm staying frugal. You guys know it, and I'm happy with my I'm happy with the 380. Es liebe Deutschland. We got a Mr. Meow.
No way.
You want to hop up for cat cam, Mr. Meow? Guy, you're doing that for the camera?
Is he looking
Be
at his
embarrassed.
butt?
Where's your gator, buddy? You don't care about Gator anymore?
Doesn't care about
You still love
Gator.
You still love Gator. Now he doesn't care about Gator.
I have nowhere to cry.
He's out.
What's up?
15 said, bro, like, he said, bro, like, not on camera, Dad.
Oh man.
Nah.
Everything's just like a little on the wetter side because we did just throw all of this yesterday. We woke up this morning, we opened the gate up over here, you know, and just let it dry out as much as possible, but you don't want it to dry too fast either. Just makes trimming a little more, not as fun, more difficult.
"15 said, Nick, I need a small loan of 1 milli, all going to incredibly responsible investments."
What are your prerequisite questions for his small loan?
I don't know. Wish I could say something funny, but coming up on 2 hours, hour 49, episode 88. So we're coming up on 6 o'clock, 2 hours.
All right.
We calling it?
Yeah. Everything's like kind of wet, so I don't really want to push it.
All right. Step outside. We're gonna stretch it out till 6 o'clock.
All right.
And you guys can go about your business at 6 on a Friday. I guess it'll be 4 o'clock over there in the mountains.
Jeez.
And what, 3 in the afternoon over there on the West Coast. Big shout out to everyone. 3 streams this week.
Woo! We did it.
We got 86, 87, and 88. So I guess we'll be back on Tuesday for 89, closing in on 90.
Yes, and we'll see you all y'all tomorrow. Joel's 100th.
Oh yeah, we'll be in Joel's chat.
Yeah, so we'll see you there. But
So
yeah, boys,
let's get a recap. What did you do in the 2-hour stream we did here today?
we made a glaze. We created a lime tester glaze.
That was cool.
So that's how we started.
We busted out the bag of bent.
Bag of bent. we'll see how that turns out in the kiln firing. Sunday, we're going to test fire the kiln after the new elements are installed. We have one of every single glaze color in a mini ready to go in. So that'll be really cool. What else did we do today? We trimmed up some jewelry fountains. We trimmed up hanging planters and all the mini jars. And then we filmed two partial videos.
Yep, for trimming.
For trimming.
Those will go into a how to create the entire product from start to finish, the entire process.
Yes.
But that's pretty much it. We're gonna stretch it out. We're just gonna. I guess we'll just spitball till.
I have some stuff to do over there too. Got to take some stuff off of bats.
All right, go for it.
All right, cool. They organized the area up. Nice. Handy dandy chuck. Guys, we got so much reclaim we don't even know what to do.
We got Flutter in the Twitch chat.
Really?
Says cheap viewers on streamboom.com.
Oh no.
But we did have some other people from Twitch in there today, actually.
Yeah, some real engagement.
We got Ashley VTuber was in there, said hello and how you doing.
Yeah.
And we also had Alexis Hearts said that they follow us on Twitter, and if we could follow back, that would be awesome.
Okay, let's do that right now.
All right, we'll follow you back on Twitter. So shout out to Alexis and Ashley over there on Twitch today.
That's cool.
And shout out to everyone in the chat. I'll read everyone's name here. Leah, of course. Garv, Adrian. Joel was in here. JM Clay. MVP 15, of course. Baru Pajaprati Vlogs. Sunset Pottery. Tidezen came back. Met Tidezen yesterday. Shout out to Leah for the super chat.
Oh.
Super generous. 2 days in a row with the super chat. And Adrian said I'm still here. Shout out to Adrian, of course.
Yes. What time is it? Nice.
We're coming up on 6.
Nice, nice.
Marez, that one guy for hanging out. Let me give them the recent orders, even just from the last stream. You know, we shout out all the recent orders at the beginning of the stream. Isabel in Coscob, Connecticut, getting a matcha bowl and triple melt.
Coscob? That is so funny.
Janzel in Louisville, Kentucky, getting a butter dish in Sunset. Rochelle in Newell, South Dakota, getting a matcha bowl with matching matcha whisk holder in Purple Quartz.
Purple Quartz.
And we had a live order last stream. Well, yesterday. Live order yesterday. JM Clay getting something. So shout out to the couple people that ordered overnight and this morning. And yeah, that's it. That's everybody. I'm just gonna chill and sit here till 6, I guess.
Yeah, I have maybe like 4 more pieces I can trim quickly. Let's see. What are y'all's plans for this Friday, though?
Yeah, that's what we want to hear. Drop it in the chat.
I gotta know. Like, what do other people do? Because all we do is make pots all the time.
What are we doing this weekend? Any plans? Friday night, Saturday night? What are we doing this weekend?
I don't know. I'm
Sunday,
just
Sunday
so
we're doing our
freaking thankful. Oh yeah, for Sunday.
Sunday we're doing our use. Probably hit the meat store, cook, and we gotta go away.
Yeah, we got an early morning on Sunday. We're gonna meet up with the Kiln Tech at the spot, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. And I'm so happy. And it's gotta that's the fix. The fix for the kiln is the elements. There's no other option. It's the elements. So, and we found out that the Kiln Tech was pretty much like, hey, whenever you guys are leaving, work something out for you guys to take the kiln with you. So I guess that's really awesome news.
So yeah, Sunday morning, we're gonna let the Kiln and the Tech into the space, and hopefully they can get that all situated. We can run a test by the evening. But during the day, we'll be cooking up food for the week. Tomorrow, it's kind of our do what we want day. What do you want to do?
Gotta think about it. Oh, actually, could you look up the Bay Area Ren Fair?
Bay Area Ren Fair, huh? I don't think I want to do that tomorrow.
No, that's okay. I don't know. I want to sleep in. No alarm tomorrow.
I guess we'll see what's going on tomorrow when the day comes.
Do you know what the game is that's going to happen at
No.
Publix?
15 said shooting guns and babysitting grandparents.
Shooting guns would be fun. We haven't gone to the range. We could go golf and then go to 2 different ranges.
You said what?
We could go to the golf range and the gun range.
Oh, yeah?
That could be really fun.
Range day?
Range day.
Whack some balls.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Read some of these messages I missed here. About the $1 million loan, 15 said, not 1 cent would go into my gun addiction, full arm sleeve, more suppressors, new kits, night vision, thermal, or steroids.
God.
You need $1 million for that, huh? 15 said, smoke it. That's what I always did with my reclaim.
Huh?
Smoke your reclaim.
Who said that?
He said, I wouldn't even care if it tasted bad or felt like it was burning a hole through my lungs. Anything to carry that high on.
What the fuck?
He said, I would probably tell them to say hi, but they'd honestly think the fact that I can talk to people in Florida and see their faces doesn't make sense. They're kind of far out there. I don't think it really makes sense to me. We did have the stream yanked. Yes, last night.
Yeah.
It was perfect timing though. Literally, I clicked end stream, and then I looked over, and because there's like a small delay, I saw the stream got yanked like a couple seconds before I meant to. But they hit us with the copyright. No strike or anything, but they yanked it because of copyright. We're getting that situated. We're gonna post a short on this channel tomorrow. Cool short that we worked on today while we were glazing. Possibly a short on the other channel if we end up going somewhere doing something cool.
That'd be fun.
I'll throw up a short on the other channel as well. If you're not subscribed to the other channel, you can find that information in the description, or you can find it on our homepage in the description on our YouTube homepage. That's about it. Another good week in the books. I hope you all had a good week. And it's a freaking fantastic Friday. And we're gonna wake up and have a seriously super Saturday. We're gonna avoid
sensational Saturday.
We'll avoid the Sunday scaries. We'll wake up Monday with a clear head, ready to attack another week with some vengeance. And we'll be back on Tuesday for another excellent stream as always. With a little anger.
A lot of love.
A lot of love and a little anger.
Man.
It's Pottery with a Vengeance, episode 88.
Woo!
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Thank you guys. We love
will
you.
See you on Tuesday.
Woo!
Appreciate every single one of you.